Folks, we're out here on Upper Klamath Lake today, and one of the things that I try to get anglers to understand when they're on a lake, the bite, how the fish are going to react to what we do, has a lot to do with the conditions that we face when we're on the lake. And on this particular day right now, we've got semi-sunshine up there. There's clouds up there, but we're a little bit blocked, so it's not bright sun. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, but if you look out on the water there, we've got wave action going on out there. So the difference between either the sunlight or cloudy days and water that's flat or rippled like it is now, and then you associate in this water, we've got some algae out there. A lot of you guys I know are a little bit scared or intimidated by algae in itself. Don't worry about algae. The thing to remember about algae, if it's thick up on top, it'll be thinner underneath. And that means the visibility is not going to be a factor. If it's pea soup, you probably don't want to fish that because the oxygen levels in the water aren't going to be real good. But that sunlight up there propagates the algae, but not during the daylight hours. It really occurs at night is when algae propagates. So another thing to look at when you're considering, but the conditions that I always look at when I get on the water, am I dealing with a cloudy day or a sunny day? Is the water flat or is it rippled? What the water temperature is. One thing to always remember about trout fishing, these fish, their whole metabolism, where they're at, when they eat, all that is all subject to water temperature. Everything they do is subject to water temperature. So the conditions that exist when you guys get on the water are going to dictate where you'll find your fish, how far down they'll be, if they're going to eat, when they're going to eat. It's all geared to the conditions, and water temperature is one of the main things that we have to focus on. And so if you can keep that, or at least check it, and if it's between, let's say 52 to 56, you should do okay. So just associate and look at the conditions that exist. There's more to it. There's some negatives, and we'll talk about that in another segment, but just look at your conditions. You get the ripple, you're going to be okay. If you get flat water, it's going to be tough. Cloudy days, always better than sunny days. Algae, as long as it's not too thick. And water temperature, of course, that's one of the big ones. Just remember, water temperature is going to control everything those fish do. So when you guys are on the water, adjust your presentation to the conditions that you find and keep those 4 points in mind.